Today I'm going to be talking about the Valorant ban, what led up to the ban, and most importantly, what I plan on doing moving forward, which I have a couple massive announcements. So stay tuned towards the end of the video to hear about those. But this is going to be on a Lotus gameplay where I did get a couple sick clutches. If y'all want to hear the teammates' reactions, don't worry, I will still be posting the clips, but I just wanted to use this gameplay because it had some good clutches. I want to address the recent ban and take full responsibility for my actions. The ban was a result of queuing with lower rank smurfs on alternate accounts, and I now recognize how that behavior undermines the competitive integrity of the game. Moving forward, I do want to be clear. I will not engage in this type of behavior again, and I'm committed to playing fairly, respecting the rank system, and setting a better example for those who watch and support me. This has been a wake-up call, and I take it very seriously. Thank you to those who continue to support me, and I'm focused on clearing up my behavior and earning back the trust of the community. But for those of you who are wondering why I got banned, basically I'll explain it. I was running with people from my stream who typed in my chat and asked for me to play with them. I asked what everyone's peak is to make sure I'm not running with anyone below my rank, which is Immortal 3. And basically, if people were high Immortal or Radiant, I would run with them. And turns out some of these players were getting on accounts that weren't necessarily their main accounts. The reason it's frowned upon is if, let's say, I'm really an Immortal 3, if I'm playing with someone who's like a Radiant skill level and they're playing on a Silver account, well, we're going to go against lower ranked players that are closer to the Silver. So I'm going to be getting free wins. And if I'm doing this to Smurf and intentionally get these free wins, then it is against the Riot terms of service. But in my case, I wasn't doing it specifically for that reason. I was just doing it because it's people from my stream that wanted to play with me, which I only needed to run with people from my stream because I was getting way too well known to where I couldn't even play a whole game without a clout chaser. So on May 5th of this year, I'm running with people from my stream who asked to play with me. I never asked anyone for any kind of boost. And, they're reaching out to me to run with them. And they're getting on accounts that may be lower than their true skill. But I didn't think it was my job to enforce that. Well, on May 5th, a couple months ago, GamerDoc tweets out that they're cracking down on people that are 5-stacking with lower ranked players. And sure enough, literally the same time that he puts out that tweet, my account gets banned. And you would think, rather than banning people for this, they would just make it to where an Immortal and an Iron can't queue up together. But instead, Riot decides to ban me, one of their biggest streamers and content creators, for running with people from my stream, and then post a TikTok 9 days later warning that they were going to start cracking down on it. So this is why I have not been able to stream Valorant lately, because I did get banned for running with people from my stream. And since I've been banned, I've been able to focus on other things other than streaming, including building my YouTube channel from just 1,000 subs all the way up to almost 17,000. And also started an Instagram, which is growing really fast, and also continuing to focus on my biggest platform, which obviously is TikTok. And speaking of TikTok, I got on to check my messages about a month ago, and I noticed a big company had followed me and sent me a message about a potential partnership. So, you guys know I normally don't do partnerships because a lot of the times it's just not a good fit for me because I have extremely high standards. And in the past, I've had a lot of companies reach out wanting to partner, but it's just never been a very good fit. However, this company that messaged me on TikTok, I really like what they have going on. I checked them out. They have extremely good products. So I did decide that I would partner up with GRAVASTAR to bring you guys the Mercury V75 Pro keyboard, which, if you guys don't know, is a magnetic based keyboard. Unlike the mechanical keyboards that come stock with most computers, these magnetic keyboards have just insane precision, and you can even adjust how hard you have to press each key to make it work. So, for example, you can barely press the key and move left and right, which will help you guys get to Immortal 3 like me. Also, you're able to customize the colors of the keyboard and the lighting of the keyboard all from the app, and customize a bunch of other different things as well that you technical people out there will have a field day with. They actually already sent me one of the keyboards, and I've been testing it out. This gameplay was actually recorded using that keyboard, and I can tell you guys it makes a huge difference. You can definitely feel it. I personally had to increase the pressure that it took to use my spacebar because I kept accidentally jumping a lot when I first got the keyboard, but I can confirm the keys are very sensitive and they really help you move very precisely. So everyone, please check out GRAVASTAR over at gravastar.com. They have a bunch of different products: keyboards, graphics card, mice, speakers, earbuds, chargers. Check them out. Anything you do buy on their website, use code STICK, STICK, for 15% off. Also, check out their links in my description as well. But yeah, that does wrap everything up for today, except one last thing. The bans for running with people of lower ranks, I found out they actually only last for 120 days. So I'll be back streaming September 4th on a Thursday. Hope to see y'all there.